I finally have a longer video for y'all today. This video goes out to all like my new clothing brand people starting up in 2025. I just wanted to give some advice. I just wanted to give some advice from what I've learned in like the past kind of like 2 years since like into 2023 and how I would start differently in 2025 basically. So starting off, do not start off with $0 in your pocket. This is like the worst thing you can do in asking your parents for money. Like it just won't help you in the long run because you're not always gonna have your parents there to have you give you $1,000 for a bulk order, even if they can do it in the first place. Like don't ask your parents for you wanting to start something with your life. You should just want to work for it yourself. So get a job, work for it, save as much as possible, and yeah. I explained like a lot of this in like my social media videos, but I just wanted to get more like in depth about like the whole situation of like starting your clothing brand in 2025. But yeah, don't do this. Make sure you get a job and save so you can learn how to work and grind. Cause like if you don't have those skills, you're gonna flop pretty quickly. Second, start designing by gathering information from other brands, but don't copy or buy designs from other people. What I mean by don't copy and get inspiration from other brands, I used to do this. I used to copy basically other brands' garments and just slap my name on there, and it led me nowhere. And it's something that I'm changing to this day with some of the tees that y'all saw that I wear. If you follow my social media pages, I'll put them in the description or whatever. But don't copy other people's shit, bro. Like, you can't be unique if you just copy and try to be like everybody else. You be unique, try to stand out. Um, it's the best way to put yourself out there and have people look at you. If people see that you're doing the same thing as other people, they're just gonna put you in the same category as that other person, and you won't have anywhere to go. Even in your mind, you might be thinking you're doing something different. So, and what I mean by don't buy designs from other people, I don't like it. Um, I don't like when people just go on Instagram pages and just buy designs off designers. I feel like that's kind of like cheap and tacky. I feel like you gotta be more unique than that because a lot of those designs are for bigger clothing brands, so they're gonna make the designs that those clothing brands like to have on their shirts, their garments, whatever, so on. So if you're not trying to be like the other people, which you should be striving to do, don't buy from those people. Next, make sure you're getting your LLC and your FEIN number early so you can start using your tax so you can file for taxes later on, all that shit. I got mine early, but I lost my number, so I need to like cycle back and go through that process again. But you have to make sure you get your LLC before you start all this shit so the feds don't come after you. So basically, yeah, and learn all about LLCs, all the terminations and all that shit on your own. It's something that you need to learn on your own, taxes on your own, all that shit. Next, look for influencers that fit your brand vibe and your aesthetic, not just popular influencers that won't build your community to where you want it to go. What I mean by this, don't go find like one of the hottest influencers that are popping up right now because they're wearing baggy jeans. Don't do that shit. Find people that build your brand aesthetic and your brand, write all this shit down, make mood boards, all that shit. All this shit really helps when building your brand and like learning your customer. You need to learn your customer and then find your customer in your head, then see what influencers are doing that. Try to find what influencers are doing that and they don't have to be popping right now, but they just have to fit the vibe of your brand and it will definitely help more than having the person that has 500K followers and just post outfit of the day in inspo pics all the time. That's not gonna help you. Just take time to learn your customer and it'll be way easier to find influencers that you like and that will be tailored for your brand. Next, learn marketing as much as possible and see what people that are your main customer like to do and go do those things with your brand. One of the things I learned from one of my social media creators that helped me with my marketing people don't show what people should be doing in their brand enough. So basically, one of the things I want people to do in my brand, I want people to go to the beach at night and have fun. That's one of the activities that you can do. One of the other activities you can do is skateboarding, but I talked to one of my friends and he like, I don't know if you should really get in that field because it might lead somewhere you want to go. But that could also be an activity that you can do. Another one is car meets. Just like go find stuff that you like to do. Another, the biggest one is listening to underground music for this new collection I'm dropping, and listening to loud music and having vintage forms of music that you listen to. So like I just bought an iPod. Like that's one of the things that I can do, or one of the things people can do with my brand. So just find things or find activities that revolve around your brand that can help build your community and show them what you should be doing in your brand. A lot of these like new brand owners, they just post their clothes on the floor. I mean, that's really not going to get you anywhere in the future. Yeah, you might get sales right now because your piece is hard, but what are you going to do in the future when 5 years later you're still posting clothes pics on the ground? And everybody's doing that right now. So be different. I'm not saying spend insane amount of money on marketing. I'm saying probably if you have the money for marketing, use it. But there are multiple ways that you can market without spending that much money. You have a phone, you can record with yourself. If you have friends with cameras, they can help you out. Just like start reaching out to people to help you with stuff and start networking with people. This is one of the most important things you can do. Try to be unique and not like everybody else. That's one of the things that, like I said before, one of the things that will push your brand out further and make more people recognize you. Yeah, that's all I have today. I think I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video once I like type more shit down. I just did this real quick. Yeah, I hope this was very informative for y'all starting a clothing brand this year. I know some of my friends asked me for help and I couldn't really give it to them because I didn't know what to like really say at the moment, but I have it now, so I'll tell them to watch this video. But yeah, hope this was very informative, and yeah, make sure y'all do, if y'all want to do this, really put your whole foot in and really do this shit. Don't like half do it, and because if you half do it, you're just gonna lose money straight off the bat. You have to put your whole effort into this shit and do not quit. One of the biggest things for people with clothing brands is that they quit, and yeah, why would you pay so much money to quit? That's how I see it right now. Yeah, so make sure y'all don't quit and y'all will get there eventually.